Collective, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and do 12 Zodiac signs. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. So let's go ahead and see what messages while I shuffle this deck. Let me give you the FYI for your information. We do have a YouTube channel called SGO Spiritual Guiding Light. You can click the YouTube handle, okay, the YouTube icon. You can click that and it will take you over there to the YouTube channel, or you can click one of the links in the description box. But just keep in mind that if you click a link, it's going to go to that specific reading, okay? But I do think the link in the description box is the direct link to just the overall YouTube channel. Okay. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. No. We are not yawning. That came out of nowhere. When I yawn, that's me being guided to tell you to clear out your energy. Fix your attitude. Get out of being low vibrational. Don't entertain low vibrational things, people, places, or things. If someone had given you something and they're a low vibrational person, there's something, you get rid of it. Out with the old, in with the new. Alright, if someone is yawning on you, listen, just walk away. I wouldn't even continue to sit there, because basically you're letting them know that you have control over you. Just walk away. Lord forbid this is somebody that you live with. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you are getting through it. That is one hell of a manipulator that, ooh, if people knew what was going on in your home, I bet you they wouldn't be acting like that. For real, for real. All right. We're going to start off with Aries. We're going to go from the first house to the 12th house. So Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra. Please be patient. Okay. So we're going to do the first 6. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and then the other 6, which is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so just be very, 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 very patient, please, because I don't know, but I already channeled. Those were messages. Okay, that wasn't overall message. Those were just messages that I was channeling. So let's go ahead and see what messages come out. So Aries, let's see what message that comes out for you. All right, what message do you have for Aries? What message do you have for my Aries, please? Something was trying to come out, Aries. Let me shuffle 2 more times. I'm not pulling out the deck. They have to come out on their own. So that's something that I want you to know. All right. What message do you have for my Aries in the collective? What message do you have for my Aries? See, it's a card wanting to come out. I'm not going to pull it, but if I can see it, it says within the next, it's in reverse. It says within the next few weeks. I'm not pulling it. But what you don't see is perfect timing. That's a side note. So you're being asked to be in the future and you're being asked to be in the present and stop worrying about the future. Aries. All right, let's see what comes out for you, Aries. So you're being asked to be present and stop worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow or how you're going to fix tomorrow or whatever. You know what I mean? It's kind of like be present. Okay? Be present. If you don't know how to be present, Google it, Bing it, Yahoo it, ask Alexa, ask AI, ask Siri. There's a lot of people you can ask how to be present. All right, what other message you have for Aries? For others of you, something is happening right now. It's the perfect time, right on time. What should have took longer to happen or receive is happening now. All right, here we go. Listen, and it came out again in reverse within the next few weeks. Some of you, it's Aries, it's a challenge for you to be present. You're worried about what you don't have, what lacks, there's a worry that you need to stop worrying. You need to release the worry. You need to let go of something, let go of being in control, and be present. So it's kind of like this. Say you're watering the grass. Enjoy watering the grass. Enjoy that serenity, that equanimity, right? Instead of worried about, oh, well, I got to pay the water bill. Let me hurry up. It's like, enjoy watering the grass. It's like, it's something so simple. It's not simple for some of you. Like I said, it's a challenge. So remember, as a side note, it was perfect timing. So if you can remove the worry or whatever it is that, if it's a person, once you stop thinking about a particular person, something happens right on time. Okay? All right. All right, that was Aries. Okay. That was Aries. All right. What message do you have for my Taurus? What message do you have for Taurus? All right, I'm shuffle Taurus. I hope we don't go through the same thing that we did with Aries, because that was complicated. Aries, no hard feelings, but that was complicated. You know what, Aries? In my own personal journey, I have been a complicated person. For real. So, I'm going to just understand. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Most people don't want to deal with complicated people. And for some of you, you guys do not believe that you're complicated because you know you're not confused and you know what you want. Most people who don't know what they want and they just settle, people who know what they want, right? They're considered complicated people because you're able to create your own thoughts. You're able to approve what you want and what you don't want. You can alter things. It's kind of like ordering something from a menu. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to order what you don't like. You may add some things. And most people are like, just order what's on the menu. Don't change it. So you got people who think you're complicated because you're in control over your wants and your needs. And it doesn't make you complicated. It's just you have to adjust it. Because some people who all they know is you accept what's given to you. Whatever's on the menu, that's what you accept. You know, those who just adapt. You know what I mean? Because that's how they were trained. That's their survival mechanism. Okay? It's just another way to go about when you are dealing with those types of people. Okay? This can be fixed. That status of you being a complicated person, because you're really not a complicated person. You're actually someone that people can look up to. They just don't understand why is it you can choose what you want, but they don't realize that they can too. They're just in survival mode because they don't want to be attacked. People who make their own choices and are confident by doing that, you go through battles, right? That's what this complication is. Complicated, right? So most people just go with the survival of the fittest and just adapt because they don't want to have to battle, be in the battle of having to fight for themselves. So they just choose to not go through that. All right, what message for Taurus? What message? All right, Taurus, you have look for a sign in reverse. So that's confirmation. You can prevent tower moments, Taurus. It's just there's things that you have to adjust, how you communicate with people. Some people you don't need to show them all of you. Some people you need to stop giving certain people access to you as well, Taurus. And you don't have to worry about going in battle, having your guard filled, having a guard up. You know what I mean? This competitive energy, disagreements, arguments, competition. You don't have to worry about going through that. The unnecessary. You don't have to worry about the unnecessary. All right? Ask Divine to divinely guide you on how to make these adjustments. Okay? All right. I love you, Taurus. All right. What message do you have for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini, please? If you are another zodiac sign and you resonated with Aries and Taurus's messages, it's because you have Aries and Taurus in your chart and your placements. Okay. For some of you, you are dealing with the Aries or a Taurus, and now you know what's going on with them. All right, Gemini. Helpful people. Help is on the way. Okay? Help is on the way. It feels like help is here. The people that are going to help you are the people that you don't want to help. But this is going to bring you guys closer. Okay? For some of you, your testimony should be telling people what you're going through so that they can help you. Okay? Something about a prayer box. Put it in the prayer box. And when you do, leave it at the altar. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means. It's kind of like whatever you're praying about, leave it at the altar. Don't take it home. Just know that it's going to be taken care of. Others of you, Gemini, you have to stop pushing away people who want to help you. All right? Okay. Gemini, I love you. You may find yourself pushing away people that are here to help you. Okay? And be mindful of reckless behavior in public, because the last thing you want to do is put something on your record that will make... Okay, basically, this is what I'm... All right. You must be 18 years of older to listen to this channel. So, what I'm about to say is, if you're around somebody who likes underage kids, I suggest you not hang around them, because they're going to eventually get in trouble. They're being watched. And the last thing you want is they get caught, and just from being affiliated and being around them, you would get that charge. What is that charge called? Where your face is going to be all around the world, and it's pedophile. They call it something else. They're pedophiles, but even if you'll be called a pedophile too, even if you were in no act, just for you being there. I think that, I don't know if that's what it's called. I know it's called something, and they put it on it's a registry of pedophiles, and some of them are not pedophiles. Now, I'm not sticking up for that one, because I don't condone it at all. Some of them, there's people who are pedophiles that's on that registry, and then there's people who are not, but they have to get the same charge because they were affiliated, they were around. So you be mindful of that, Gemini. And when I say mindful, it's kind of like, don't get caught up in the act. All right. I love you, Gemini. Someone really loves you, just like I do. Somebody love you. And You may find yourself being too busy where you kind of ignore it. Slow down so that you can see what you pray for, so that you can experience what you pray for. And that's this help that's coming in. All right, Cancer, what message do you have for my Cancer? What message do you have for my Cancer? What message do you have for my Cancer? What message do you have for my Cancer, please? It's been coming out like this. Cancer, Aries. It was like, okay, what message is supposed to come? What message is supposed to come out? And then Taurus was a little difficult message coming out. Gemini wasn't too much of the messages supposed to come out. But let me see. What message do you have for Cancer? What message do you have for my Cancer, please? Thank you. Cancer. It says, not the right time, Cancer. It's not the right time, Cancer, to be selfish. I'm going to just tell you how I see it. It's not the right time, Cancer, to only think about yourself. Okay? Whatever is good going on in your life, it definitely has you on a high horse. Okay? Your income could increase, right? And you're able to do things that you haven't been able to do, or whatever. Your status has increased as well. And it's kind of like the people who have been there for you and with you when your status wasn't like that, it just feels like, you know what I mean? They're taking it as you think you are better than them or whatever. And you may be trying to come back around to make up for lost time. And you may be feeling like people don't want to be bothered with you. It's just people are feeling like you're different. You smell different. You look different. You talk different. Your posture is even different. You get what I'm saying? For some of you, you're giving yourself to God. And you being around the people that you love, it convicts them. So it's saying to tone it down a little bit. It's good. It's okay to preach the gospel, but don't force it on nobody. Because people is looking at you like, don't forget where you came from. It just feels like someone who's been a rebel all their life, and in the past 24 hours they gave their life to God, and they acting like they gave their life to God for 12 years. It's kind of funny. I'm not laughing about it. It's just like, I can only imagine. Like, whose uncle is that? Whose auntie is that? For real, whose cousin is that? You know, they just gave their life to God yesterday, and they acting like they've been saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost for 12 years. That's what this looks like. But either than this, an overall message in general, now is just not the right time to be self-centered. Okay? If you feel like someone is being self-centered, don't entertain it. Okay? All right, Cancer. I love you. All right. Leo, let's see what message come out for you. What message do you have for my Leo? What message do you have for Leo, please? Leo, you have 2 cards coming out. You have improving health. And yes. Okay. So if you're wondering how people look at you on the outside and pertaining to, is people paying attention to you? Yes. You're looking good. Okay. You're looking good. If you've been having health concerns, things are getting better if you're doing what you're supposed to do. For some of you, you guys are no longer stressing. Your stress levels are going down. Others of you, you're putting in the work when it comes to grounding yourself. And for others of you, being open to being happy is what is making you feel alive again. Okay, my Leos. All right, well, love you, Leo. What message do you have for Virgo? What message do you have for my Virgo, please? What message do you have for Virgo? Hold on, Virgo. Let me shuffle one more time. All right, what message do you have for Virgo, please? Excuse me. I had a big thing of guacamole. And I would be greedy to even tell you that I ate half of my bowl. Half of it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna eat all my guacamole. I knew I was gonna eat all my guacamole. But I ate all my guacamole, so I still have a lot of chips to finish my bowl with. So I'm excited to have that for lunch tomorrow. But what message do you have for Virgo, please? What is the message for my Virgo? All right, Virgo. It says get more information. Okay, whatever it is that you feel right about, get more information to confirm if you're right or wrong, or you could be jumping to conclusions. Okay, so yours is very specific. Don't jump to conclusions. I said don't jump into conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions. If you don't have the facts, get the facts. If you can't get the facts, you got to get more information. Don't jump into conclusions. Yours is just straight to the point. Okay? And I think it's not fair because I'm being guided to ask what's the conclusion? What is Virgo what conclusion is Virgo jumping into? And I didn't clarify anything for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer, or Leo, and Virgo. We're not supposed to start this. We're not doing no favoritism. I just don't want nobody to feel like I'm doing favoritism because I'm obedient. Oh, Jesus. I am obedient. Okay, what deck do I use? I'm going to use this one. Jumping into conclusions. What is this conclusion? Jumping into conclusion. That's how we're going to do that. This is not no favoritism. I'm being divinely guided to do this. Okay? Like, give me a moment here, because, my goodness. What is the conclusion? What is the jump into conclusion? Let's jump into conclusions. What is this? What is it? What is the jumping into conclusions with Virgo? What is... Thank you. Hold on, Virgo. Where did it go? Just a minute, Virgo. It slipped through the cracks of this thing. Alright. Then the phone fell to the side. Hold on. We got to get this stuff in order. You know what? We not supposed to have the Zodiac signs trying to send that favoritism energy. Ain't no favorite energy. Is alright. Hold on. Okay. Alright, the conclusion is time. It says, let time forget the scars. Jumping into conclusion. Dang. Virgo, who business is you in? If you in somebody's business, if you in the center of somebody's business, I'm not talking about a business 9 to 5. I'm talking about somebody's like personal life business, all up in it. You started it. I don't think you realize that you started something between two people. You're in the middle of some mess. All from you giving your 2 cents. And now that time has passed by, two good people who were good for each other are not together. For some of you, this is already has happened. And now that time has passed, I don't know if both parties are coming towards you to tell you to shut the F up. And I'm not place it where it fits. Okay? I'm not on nobody's side here. Somebody is about to explain how they feel, and they're going to blame you of why something didn't work out, why something didn't go in their favor, why someone walked out of their life. Someone's going to be blaming you for you putting your 2 cents in, or this is what you're going to be doing towards someone else, or you're witnessing someone. You're in the midst of hot mess and you're witnessing someone put someone in a place. Like, it's because of you I don't have such and such in my life. It's because of you it's like someone's getting ready to be blamed about something. Anyways, that's the conclusion. Anywho, moving forward. Love you, Virgo. Libra. Let's go ahead and see what message come out for you. What message you have for Libra? I feel like it came out, but it didn't. What message do you have for Libra? Excuse me. Oh, goodness, that guacamole. Don't ever eat a whole tube of guacamole by yourself. Share. Goodness. Because the end result is you're going to be burping. Libra, you have 2 cards coming out here. All right. You have, there's something better. It's in reverse. So whoever it is that get on your nerve and you can't stand, they're actually your person. It says choose a new direction. Okay? And I feel like you know that this is your person, but I feel like when you can't stand this person, you start convincing yourself like you could do better. You want better. Right? You hope for the better. Okay? And I'm going to just tell you what I'm being guided to tell you. If you want better, you have to put in the work. Don't complain. Put in the work. And if you're putting in the work and the other person is not putting in the work, then you will be able to confirm if you need to move on or not. Period. Okay? All right, Libra. Let me make sure, Libra, did I do you? I know I just did you, but I had to pause this recording. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, because someone just had 2. Was that you, Libra? It had to be you. It was. Anywho, we are on, who's next? Scorpio. What message do you have for Scorpio? Libra, I just did yours. Or did I do a channel message? I believe I did it because I had to stop the recording and I was channeling. So what message do you have for Scorpio? Remain positive, Scorpio. Okay? Remaining positive is going to give you a good outcome. Even if you feel like there's no good outcome right now, remain positive. Practice gratitude. Because if you don't practice gratitude, it may... Someone is thinking about giving you an opportunity. But you have to remain positive. And you don't know who this person is. Okay? I love you. All right. For Sagittarius, what message do you have for Sagittarius? The opportunity is not what you would expect, but it's a good opportunity. It's being given to you. What message do you have for Sagittarius? Let me shuffle some more Sagittarius. All right, what message do you have for Sagittarius, please? What message do you have for Sagittarius? Thank you. If you believe, Sagittarius, how much truth, how much convincing do you need? Sagittarius, how much confirmation do you need to make a believer out of you? If this has to do with a person, they like you. They're interested in you. If this has to do with the job, your job, like, it's all good. I'm not getting any negative. If you believe. For some of you, Sagittariuses, you don't even realize that you're a manifester. You manifest with ease and not even realize it. So you may have a lot of moments where you be feeling like it's luck. No, you're manifesting. When you don't put your mind, it's like when you think of something good and then it happens because you think of it and then you're not worried. Some of you need to practice manifestation, and some of you need to work on your confidence. Sagittarius. All right. I love you, Sagittarius. What message do you have for Capricorn? What message do you have for my Capricorn, please? What message do you have for Capricorn? What message do you have for my Capricorn? Hold on, Capricorn. You know we don't force nothing. Let me shuffle. What message do you have for Capricorn, please? Alright, what message do you have for Capricorn? Thank you, Capricorn. Ask your angels. Your angels is waiting for you to ask for help. Whatever question that you need to ask your angels is going to make it happen. If this has to do with like asking for help, your angels will help you. If this has to do with the answer, the angels will orchestrate. You have to give it permission, your angels permission to help you. Okay? You have to ask your angels to help you. It feels like you're needing some type of guidance. Okay? For some of you, you have an angel that misses you. You know what that means. Moving forward, Capricorn. I love you, Capricorn. Aquarius, what message do you have for Aquarius? What message do you have for my Aquarius, please? What message do you have for my Aquarius? What message do you have for Aquarius? Thank you. Aquarius, your card came in reverse. It says, listen to your intuition. Aquarius. All I'm going to say is I just see you being in your rebel energy. You're not in control, Aquarius. You're asking not to be in control. You're being asked to allow your spirit team to be at the forefront. Aquarius. You need to disregard every negative emotion that you have so that you can make room for positive emotions. That's the message I have for you, my Aquarius. I love you. What message do you have for Pisces? What message do you have for my Pisces? Alright, what message do you have for Pisces, please? What message do you have for Pisces? Pisces. It says choose a new direction. You know what's so crazy? This choose a new direction. I must have two of these because was it Gemini or Cancer? Choose a new direction already came out because it was hope. Anywho, none of my business. Listen, Pisces. What you seek is right in front of you. People, places, or things. And pertaining to direction, you already know what direction to go into. You got to be about it. If you're going to be about it, I'm hearing you. If you're going to be about it, do about it. But it's like if you're going to talk about it, be about it. So it's kind of like stop talking and put forth actions, Pisces. It's time to move. Whether this is a little move or moving towards the direction of what you keep talking about. Whatever it is that you need to change. All right? Something about stargazing. You may be birthing a star. Someone's pregnant. You are pregnant or your person is pregnant. And they will be a star. All right. Those were your 12 Zodiac messages. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind. Love is gentle. Till we meet again.